With over 5,036 coasters in the world, haven't you ever wondered which countries actually have the most coasters? There are over 2,525 of them in Asia, 1,251 of them in Europe, and 788 of them in North America. A long list of countries with roller coaster numbers, and many of them having over hundreds, even 1,000 coasters. So let's see which countries have the most coasters in the world. Let's kick off the list with the number 10 country, India. This country has only 102 coasters, and unfortunately this country doesn't have any collection of any outstanding coasters. The largest ride in the country is Nitro, which is just a standard B&M floorless, something like Dominator or Scream. And the second tallest are just tied for a bunch of Vekoma boomerangs, so this country is nothing noteworthy. So let's just move on to the next one. For the number 9 country is Turkey, with only one more coaster than India with 103. This country has some noteworthy coasters. Many enthusiasts may be aware of the Hyper Coaster, which is just a clone of Flash from Lulu World in China with the world's largest loop on any coaster, and Redfire, which is actually a clone of iSpeed at Mirabilandia, but the difference with this one is that has lap bars compared to the over-the-shoulder restraints like iSpeed at Mirabilandia. So this country has some decent rides, it's worth checking out. With the country's newest park that opened in 2019, Wonderland Eurasia. This country has some promising additions, but it's not the overwhelming country to go to, considering that you could find the same rides elsewhere. So with number 8 comes Italy, with over 121 coasters. This country has nothing, doesn't have really anything noteworthy. The country's main coasters include iSpeed, Raptor, and Oblivion the Black Hole, parks such as Mirabilandia and Gardaland. So let's move on to France. France has a total of 171 coasters. With a decent noteworthy collection, currently the tallest ride here is Monster at Bellegarde Park in Grand East, France. This country will be getting something noteworthy that many enthusiasts would like to come over to see. Is their new Intamin Shuttle Blitz coaster coming to Parc Astris. We currently don't know the name, but this will definitely be the best ride in the country and something for enthusiasts to flock over to France for. Moving in at number 6 is Russia with 174 coasters. So again, this country doesn't have many noteworthy coasters. The largest coaster in this country is Quantum Leap, which is just a standard Vekoma inverted boomerangs, like an old Deja Vu ride at Six Flags Park, or a Blue Fire clone known as Serpent Dragon at Sochi Park. So this country is just to get the credits. It's not really go for the coasters. If you're going to Russia, I recommend you just go sightseeing, and if you want to get some coaster credits, you could just go to some parks, but there's nothing noteworthy or any reason to come out here. But a country that is better to travel out to is the United Kingdom, coming in at number 5 with over 191 coasters. This country has some pretty unique coasters. With Ultimate at Greenwater Valley, which is the second longest coaster in the world, the Smiler and Colossus holding the inversion records, with the Smiler of astonishing 14 inversions. Some amazing parks such as Blackpool, Thorpe Park, Alton Towers. This country has some pretty recognizable coasters. They obviously have a strange variety of coasters, but so does Japan, coming at number 4 with 203 coasters. Now this country has some pretty big reasons to come for. With some rides that are incredibly record-breaking. With what many people consider the last Giga, as the Steel Dragon 2000, the largest coaster in Asia, and some insane coasters such as Donadampa, Ijunaika, the Fujiyama Takabisha, which used to be the steepest drop in any coaster in the world, and some parks that you just don't see in America. With Yokohama Cosmo World, Greenland, Hanako Pau Pau, and it just has a lot to offer than these other ones on the list. But now let's see which country has the most coasters in Europe, which is Germany. The country has over 227 coasters. So with a lot of rides that many enthusiasts like to consider some of the best in the world, with the Swerdeskainen at Hansa Park, Terran Black Mamba at Phantasialand, Europa Park, which has continuously won the Golden Ticket Award for Best Theme Park in the World. This country definitely has one of the most diverse collection of parks and roller coasters in all of Europe, so it is definitely a must-do country if you're going to do a Europe trip for roller coasters. Coming in at number 2 is what I personally think has the best collection of coasters in the world, which is the U.S. This country, the U.S. just has a very large variety of coasters, with the tallest coasters in the world, having over 4 gigas when 2020 hits. Of Kingda Ka, the tallest coaster, and with over 773 coasters in total, the country just has a very large, diverse collection of coasters. Many enthusiasts are proud to call their home country. Pretty sure none of you are going to be surprised, judging by the thumbnail of this video. It's China. They have a whopping 1,356 coasters. If you're an enthusiast, you know that China, learning about coasters is a pain in the butt. Considering there are so many, and they're very spread out. Like, each park, they're lucky to have 9 coasters in one of them, and there are so many parks to learn about, and a lot of them have the same name. Tallest coaster in the whole country is Coaster Through the Clouds, named Sunakland. This country certainly has the most coasters, but it is so ridiculous to find them all, because most parks, they have the same name. Like, there are at least 5 with the name Happy Valley. But that doesn't deny the fact that this country has the most coasters in the world because of their massive population of 1.3 billion people. As this video is being made, there are currently 5,036 coasters in the world. That number is going to change very quickly because coasters are always being built, and they are always going defunct. So the list could probably change vastly in the future. So I hope you enjoyed watching this video on what countries have the most coasters in the world. Please like, comment, subscribe down below, and I hope to see you next time.